Welcome and welcome back, MBA MFA family. We're getting fired up and ready to go for the 2020-2021 school year. Thank you for being patient with us as we begin this parent session. With the current state of the world and everything that we have going on, causing us to change how we deliver instruction, I'm proud to say that MBA MFA has stood strong and true to our core values and rose to the challenge. I'm Janicia Jones, and I serve as your instructional technology coach. So today I'll present to you some of the digital tools that we have and what digital learning will look like for our families. So our focus is the platforms that we're using, what does digital learning look like, how we log into our platforms, a live view of Canvas and Teams, and contact information. So what is Canvas? Canvas is our hub for digital learning. This is where our students can access all of their core materials, view announcements from their teachers and instructors, engage in discussions, and ultimately submit their assignments. Microsoft Teams. Teams is our collaboration platform. It's where we will host our live class sessions and meetings. Mastery Connect. This is our hub for assessments. This is where our teachers will assess our students' performances. So we can use that data to drive and deliver a quality instruction. Smart Learning Suite. Smart Learning Suite will be used to enhance our lessons. This is a great way for students to not only collaborate and work in teams, but have some fun while learning. Microsoft Outlook is what the students will use as their email platform. This is where they'll be able to send and receive emails. Also, they'll receive notifications of when they have assignments due and announcements from the school or their teachers. YouTube. YouTube is a resource that we're using this year to help deliver quality instruction for our students, and it's also going to be a great aid for parents as well. With YouTube, our students, if a student misses a course, they'll be able to review recorded sessions from the teacher's YouTube account. Even if a student needs help with a particular topic that was taught in class that day, they'll be able to go to YouTube to review that class session. So let's connect all of our dots. Canvas is our hub for digital learning, meaning that Canvas is our access point, and we can get to wherever else we need to go to from Canvas. Teachers are working very hard and very diligently to set up their courses to where students, all they have to do is click on the link and it'll take them to Teams, Smart Learning Suites, Mastery Connect, YouTube, and any other platforms that we introduce during this time of digital learning. So login credentials. I'll leave this here for a moment just in case you want to take a picture of it. I'm going to make sure that these slides are available for you to review later, and you'll also receive documentation from your local school. But to log into Canvas, we use harmonyschools.instructure.com. To access the email, we go to office.com. To access Microsoft Teams, where we'll do our live class sessions, the students will already have the application saved to their desktop, or they can open it through the web browser on office.com. Also, Smart Learning Suites. For students to access Smart Learning Suites, they'll go to hellosmart.com and enter their teacher's class code. The login credentials will be pretty much the same for every platform. Your student's first name, last name, at mbamsa.com. No, .org, excuse me. And the password. You and your student will receive the password when you pick up your devices. So I'll let that stay there for a second so you can take the pictures that you need. All right. And if you don't catch it now, it's okay. I'll make sure that you have access to this material. So now let's go live and let's see what it'll look like for our students. So for our students to access Canvas, which again is our hub for learning, this is where they'll go day one for further instructions. So they'll go to harmonyschools.instructure.com. They'll type this into the URL and then type their first name dot last name at mbamsa.org. And then the password that's provided to you. And log in. When we first log in, it's going to take us to the dashboard. The dashboard is where your student will be able to see all of their courses that they're assigned to. As you can see, this student is assigned to a lot of courses. On the right side of the screen, the student will be able to view all of the upcoming assignments in every course. They'll also be able to view their grades. On the left side of the screen, we call our Global Navigator. And the Global Navigator is essentially a way for you to access anything you need within the Canvas platform. We have accounts, where the student can view their account settings. The dashboard, where we currently are to get a card view of all your current courses. Courses, which is another way to access your courses. And it'll give you a list view of your courses. Groups. In groups, you're able to see what groups you've been assigned to. So anything dedicated specifically for that group will live here in that groups tab. The calendar. The calendar is where you will view all of your upcoming assignments and announcements. Your inbox is where you can communicate with all of your teachers and some of your classmates as well. In the inbox, you can create an email, reply to emails, download an email, delete emails, and you can filter through your email or your inbox messages as well. And if you get a little lost, we always have a help button that'll take you to some dynamic resources within the Canvas learning system. So I want to go to a course. You can access courses two ways, from the dashboard in the card view or from selecting courses. From the dashboard, I'll select my course. This is the course that I want to view currently, so I'm working within Mrs. Jones' course. When your student first logs into the course, they'll go to the home page. The home page right now is set to be a welcome back message so that we can get students engaged and excited about digital learning. And if you look through my home page, I have graphics and an embedded video so the student doesn't have to leave outside of the Canvas Learning Management System. They can watch the video directly within Canvas. At the top of the screen, you will see recent announcements. Here, the most recent 3 announcements will be available for students to view. On the right side of your screen is the to-do. where you will have a list of all assignments that are due for this particular course. So back in the dashboard, the to-do is for all of your courses. But once you've selected a course, at the home page, you will see the to-do list for that particular course. On the left side of your screen is your course navigator. From here, it'll take you wherever you need to go from your course. We can view all of our announcements, our assignments, and remember, assignments is how we get our grades. The modules. The module is similar to assignments, however, it gives you a more organized, linear view. So these are all of my assignments that I have. But if I select modules, it's cleaned up and it's more organized so that I can see that for the first week of school on Monday, I have 3 assignments here, or I have 3 pieces of content here. And I also have some additional resources. Discussions. The teacher may want students to interact and share their thoughts on a particular subject or topic. So we'll have discussion posts, and I don't have any right now, but this is where your students can communicate and share their thoughts and ideas about a particular topic. We can view our grades in Canvas as well. So this student doesn't have any grades yet. Pages hold additional resources that we may have for our students, whether it's a link or a PDF file. That's where your pages will live. And the syllabus gives you a view of all of the assignments that you may have for that particular term or for that school year. And also can have a description of this course and what the expectations are for the course. So now if I go back to my home page, we're thinking about day 1, what our students will view day 1. Every teacher will have a page or an announcement that tells our students exactly what they'll be doing the first day of school. So digital school tools and related links. From here, my student will have clear instructions on what they need to do and the resources that we currently have available for them. So this student knows after reading this information that when I click a link, most of my links will have this image here, meaning that it's active for me to press. And this is for Microsoft Teams. Here it has a description of Microsoft Teams, and it is where we will have live class sessions. So I can select this link, and it'll open up a new tab for Microsoft Teams. It'll ask me, do I want to open up this link in Microsoft Teams because I have the app already downloaded onto my computer? For your student, you will want them to press Open Microsoft Teams. It'll ask them for their first login to input their username and password. Tell them to use their MBA MSA login in credentials. So we can also choose to continue on the browser. I'm going to select that just for the sake of this presentation. So now that I've clicked the link, I'm able to join my team. If I select join, I'll be able to see my teacher and my other classmates, and I'll be able to interact with them just like I would if I was walking into a classroom. We have created our digital classroom space. If we look on the left side, we have a navigation bar, and we can view our activities, meaning that any team that we're a part of, we can view activities from that team, our calendar, which will show all of the meeting and classes that we have scheduled. All of your assignments will be posted into Canvas. So your students shouldn't have any assignments in the assignment tab. So remember and remind our students that all of the assignments should be placed in Canvas. And then we have teams. Teams will tell us what teams we're on. So this is Miss Jones' first period computer science course, and your student will be on a team for every course that they're in. All right, let's go back here. So I know that there was a lot of information for you all, but we're not going to leave you. We're here for you. Here is a way to contact us. Day one and throughout the rest of the school year. If you're having issues with your technology piece, please email mbatechteam@mbaexecutives.org. If you have any questions, thoughts, or concerns, please contact your local school, and here's the contact list for each school. All right. So let's do a quick recap. Day one, when your student logs in, they'll log into harmonyschools.instructure.com. It's here at the bottom. harmonyschools.instructure.com. From there, they will input their MBA, MFA login in credentials. They'll be able to view all of their courses, and from there, they'll follow the schedule that was given to them from their local school. That's it for this presentation, but we will continue to support all of our families with documentation and with video tutorials. You'll get a one-pager when you pick up your devices as well. So that's it for this presentation. I thank you all for being patient with us. We really appreciate the great things that you're doing in this community to help us get our students to where they need to be, even in the midst of a pandemic. If you have any questions or need any additional support, I'll leave this up for a little while.
Okay, we do have one question from a parent.
Okay.
Okay, she was asking if the programs will already be on the equipment, and if not, what's the website for them to download the programs?
They'll already be on the computers. So the teachers will create links for the student in Canvas, and they'll click on the link from Canvas. So it's no extra downloading from you at all.
All right, let's see. Do you want me to just go in and see if anyone have any questions?
Please,
okay, let me write that down. All right, I guess that was just one question.
Okay.
Great job. Okay, so okay, let's see. Oh, I thought you was going to answer a question. All right. It seemed like that's it.
Okay, well, I thank you guys again. Thank you for your patience. You all have a great evening and a happy Friday. We'll see you all on Monday.